Hello there and welcome to a brand new Hobby Streak week. This week we start with day 2329, and as ever I finish my Sunday with a roleplay. This time we were playing Discworld for our Christmas game. We had a little bit of fun with Hogwatch. It was an absolute blast. Really enjoyed it. That's possibly the last roleplay of the year. And then we're starting with my roleplay in the new year, so quite excited. This week for me begins properly with basically doing some combat patrol. I thought I'd get the painting part of the combat patrol out of the way, get it done early so I don't have to worry about it throughout the week. And then tomorrow I can continue with the Marvel Crisis Protocol Rivals Wolverine and Sabertooth set. Some airbrushing tomorrow. Haven't done that in a while. My airbrush probably needs a clean. I finally also decided to stop using that horrible starter brush that came with Combat Patrol and actually start using the other brushes that came with the synthetic brushes. They're a little bit better. It's the first time I've really used synthetic brushes properly. They're okay. Yeah, I still, I think, prefer sort of the classic horsehair brushes though. Quite happy with the way things are coming along. It is a bit annoying though when you know how to sort of finish these things off, but because you're doing it for a YouTube video, you're going slower than you normally would and just keeping at the same pace as the magazine. Part of me just wants to forget all that and just scream ahead, but I know I need to go as slow as I can, or not as slow as I can, to go at the same pace as the magazine. Again, Marvel Crisis Protocol tomorrow. Today is day 2330 and it's Christmas Eve. I'm not going to be doing much today on the account that I'm going to start this terrain piece for Marvel Crisis Protocol, the Rivals thing, the Sabertooth and Wolverine. However, before I do that, I've got to clean my airbrush. Haven't used it in quite some time. It's a little bit muggy, and in fact I did have a huge problem because when I was, well, not when I was cleaning it, when I was putting it back together, one of the nozzles broke, so I've had to replace that and use a different one. Then I had to re-clean everything again just to make sure it actually worked. The moral of the story, folks, is make sure that you keep your airbrush clean. You can see here it just sheared off. If I didn't have the tool to get it out, I would have just actually had to bin my airbrush. Anyway, once that problem was out of the way, I had half an hour left, so I managed to get basically all the coats I wanted to get on the actual piece. So it's ready for tomorrow. However, of course, tomorrow is Christmas, so I definitely won't be doing much in the way of my hobby streak whatsoever. Pretty happy with the way it looks though. Can't wait to get this thing closer and closer to the finish line. Hopefully it'll be finished by the end of the week. So today is 2331 and it's Christmas Day, so Merry Christmas to everyone who's watching. I got lots of lovely presents. I got Claw and Umbaku for Marvel Crisis Protocol. Also for Marvel Crisis Protocol, I got the Sandman, Vulture, and Electro. Oh, and I think Shocker is in there as well, so I'm quite happy with that. I got the Chaos Dwarf Blood Bowl team. I really do need to crack on painting with these Chaos Dwarfs. Well, not just Chaos Dwarf, sorry, with the Blood Bowl stuff, got loads of it. And I got the Star Wars Shatterpoint set with Boba Fett in. Absolutely love the look of these guys. I got a Joy Toy figure of a Burner Boy, an Orc Burner Boy. And I also got the Warhammer 40,000 Ultimate Guide. So thank you very much, honey, for all these presents. I love you and thank you. Merry Christmas. So after a day of festivities, I basically just dry brushed the edge or the rock for the terrain piece that I'm currently painting, because that's all I could be bothered to do. It's Christmas Day, and it doesn't matter how much you do of the hobby streak as long as you get a little bit done. So a little bit was all I was going to do. It's looking pretty good as well. Tomorrow I'll do a little bit more because it's Boxing Day, but not much more, and I just kicked something I shouldn't have. Today is day 2332 and it's Boxing Day in the UK. As you can see, it's nice and gloomy in my flat as well, so it's really dark. I'm going to be continuing with the Marvel Crisis Protocol bits. However, I'm just going to be painting one paint today because it actually took about an hour. How did I say that so wrong? An hour. There's something wrong. It's Christmas. I haven't been drinking, but something is definitely wrong with me today. It took like an hour and 10 minutes just to get this one paint on, and after that, because it's Christmas, I just couldn't be bothered to do anymore. But yeah, it's coming along quite nicely, having a blast, having a wonderful Christmas as well. Gonna get more done properly tomorrow, as Christmas is pretty much over now, so boo hiss. We'll have to wait till next year. So we're coming on quite nicely. It's just the Iron Hand steel. A few bits need to be done with that on the actual terrain piece itself and on the bike. But we're getting there, we're getting there. Today is day 2333, and I'm going to continue with the Marvel Crisis Protocol stuff. Keep on the Marvel Rivals, that's a completely different game. Only really got the metallics done and a couple of washes. I didn't really have enough time to do everything, so I had to wait for the washes to dry. And I don't particularly want to start a new project at the moment, and it's still a Christmas period, so I thought I'd continue to chill. The biggest part of the day was washing the entire terrain piece with some watered down Agvax Earthshade just to make it look a bit more lived in and add some grime and sort of some muggy bits. I will go back into it later as well and do some more washes to it. But this is just the primary wash, just so I can get the rest of the colours down. So yeah, today quite a productive day, but not productive, if you know what I mean. Very happy with the way things have come out though. Today is day 2334, and last night I put together Claw and Umbaku for Marvel Crisis Protocol, and today I'm going to continue with the Rival set. I'm really liking this model. Normally when it comes to really big pieces, I hate doing it. I think it's because I don't know why I do it. Just because it's so big, I think I much prefer smaller miniatures. But at the same time, it's quite satisfying when you get a bigger piece finished. Once the metalwork was all finished, I then went ahead and continued with the woodwork. That's as far as I got, really. Ended on a wash wall with the wash for the tree stumps, and that was it, basically. I don't know what else I can say. Very slow, easy day. Very happy with the way things are going. Definitely will be finished tomorrow. Today is day 2335, and I will get this thing finished today. However, last night I got a little bit bored, so I put together the Sandman and the other crow for Marvel Crisis Protocol. Lovely models. Absolutely fantastic. Can't wait to paint them. As I said, today I'm going to get this thing finished. It's mostly just the terrain piece. Finish off the wood. Didn't take too long whatsoever. I did have to do a little bit of tidying up though in certain areas, as when I was dry brushing I was not paying full attention, so I had to neaten things up a little bit. Then I worked on the white. I say white, the snow is the more correct terminology. I'm not sure if I'm going to add some flock to this or not. I haven't done it with anything else with the Marvel Crisis Protocol because you don't really need to, because it's all sort of concrete stuff. But I don't know whether I really should. Maybe I mean, it'll make it pop a little bit more, I think, and it'll look a lot better than sort of painted snow. So I'll see if I can find my snow pot, and I'll just sprinkle some on there without gluing it down to see what it looks like. Overall, I've had a pretty nice, chill, relaxed Christmas, and I hope you guys have had too, or had one too, I should say. Very happy with the way things have gone. Really loving Combat Patrol. Looks great that everything is like all up to date. And I've just really having a lot of fun with that. Having fun doing the videos as well. I had an absolute blast painting this big set as well. Kind of Christmassy too, because it's got a little bit of snow. I was going to paint like some Christmas models, but I couldn't be bothered. So this is all you're getting. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I really do hope you all had a wonderful Christmas. And, well, I'll see you in the new year. Thanks again, and goodbye for now. Merry Christmas, everybody.